Park, Nantasket Beach, now open daily, filled with new rides and attractions. Plus excitement on the longest, highest, fastest thrill-a-minute roller coaster in New England, where bargain days are Monday through Saturday, ride all day from noon to 5 or 6 to closing for one price. Bring the family to Paragon Park, Nantasket Beach, only 18 miles from Boston. Bay line boats leave every day from Long Wharf. Buses from Quincy Square bring away to Paragon Park. Free admission, free discount coupons at all participating Stop and Shop Bradley's or McDonald's.
Now, this is my review of the giant coaster at Paragon Park, Nantasket Beach, located in Harlem, Mass, 18 miles away from Boston, Massachusetts. I grew up coming here as a kid. I've been coming to this park every weekend. My grandparents was friends with the owners. It's been my love of amusement parks and passion in amusement parks all started from Paragon Park. This roller coaster, this amusement park got a special place in my heart. It's all started here. But my rating of this roller coaster, 10 out of 10. It's one of the best roller coasters in New England. But this roller coaster got built 1917 and closed down 1985. In 1985, they had an auction. Wild World in Maryland bought the roller coaster at an auction, and they won the auction. They took the roller coaster down from Paragon Park, and they put all the tracks and the wood on trucks. And they drove it from New England to Maryland on Route 95, all the way down. Took them a long time to remove all that wood and the tracks to Wild World. And roller coaster's still running. Wild World in the 90s, they named it to Adventure World. And in the 2000s, became Six Flags America. Six Flags America, as it knows as today. So I rode roller coasters in Massachusetts and rode roller coasters in Maryland. It's like one of my first big coasters. So this roller coaster got built by PTC, Philadelphia Toboggan Company, the same company that built Inky Cannonball, Paragon Park Carousel, and other PTC's winning coasters and carousels. This is one famous company located in Pennsylvania. But this is a great roller coaster. I love the design of it. I always love this design of this turnaround. This turnaround used to be fast. You hit that whip, and the coaster had plenty of air time. So in 1964, Paragon Park had a turnaround before you end in the ride, but 19 in that year, and they had a big great fire, and fire burnt the turnaround before you hit the brakes. So Paragon Park rebuilt the roller coaster, but they did not add a turnaround. They shortened the roller coaster. So back from the late 60s to 85, this turnaround wasn't there anymore. So from mid 60s to 1985, they rebuilt it to this now. So that turnaround wasn't there anymore. The turnaround used to be where the train tracks used to be, and the car ride, or the magic train ride they had. But they rebuilt it, but they shortened the coaster. A lot of people never knew about that. But this is from 1985. This coaster had nice views when you was going up the left. On your left, you could see the beach. Nice view. On the airtime hills going back towards the station, you could see Boston. You could see the Boston skyline. You got some nice views. And on the right, you have a nice view of the cove. Both sides of the park have water. So the beach is on the left, and on the right, the parking lot right there. And they have like a little cove right there. They have all the boats parked right there. So Paragon Park was surrounded by water. It was a nice boardwalk, New England boardwalk amusement park. So in the 60s, Paragon Park bought the train from another amusement park called Joyland Amusement Park. They closed down. They bought the train. So the train named the Comet. No, the coaster named the Comet in Joyland Amusement Park. But Paragon Park brought the train back to Paragon Park. And the train left the name of the Comet. So back in the 70s and 80s, the front of the train had the Comet name on it. So some people used to call it the Comet. So 70s and 80s, this roller coaster had two names: Giant Coaster in the comic, but the real name is the Giant Coaster. This roller coaster was a world record at one time, historic. It was the longest wooden coaster in the world, and the tallest wooden coaster in the world. It stands over 100 feet. So this is 1985, and when they closed down and was taking the rides down. This is like mid-fall, and roller coaster was getting taken down. So Adventure World hired a company. They took down the roller coaster and put it on trucks, and they brought it to Wild World, as known as Six Flags America today. So they had the auction of Paragon Park Wednesday, June 12th at 10:30 a.m. 1985. So this is like beginning of summer. So people went to Lancaster Beach expecting Paragon Park to be open, but it wasn't open. So a lot of people were sad. The beach was open, but the park wasn't open. The arcades was open, but not the park. So people went to the beach, but they was looking at the rides. So people was taking pictures and getting the last looks of the park before the park was starting to tear down. So the park stood after June 12th. The park was staying there for a whole month. And starting around after July 4th, the park was starting to come down. So the whole summer throughout the fall, rides was got taken down. So every time people went to the beach, people was watching the construction of the park. I grew up coming here. Been coming here every weekend. Every single weekend, my grandparents brought us here. That's the old mill ride. So the Giant Coaster made it on the top 10 list of America. So the top 10 was Dunlop, Kennywood, the Great American Scream Machine, Six Flags Atlanta, now Six Flags over Georgia. So ranking 6, Giant Coaster at Paragon Park, Lancaster Beach, was on number 6 of the top 10 coaster list back in the 80s. see Santa Cruz doing the park. So that's the views of Boston, downtown Boston right there. Boston was only 16 miles away from the amusement park. But you can see the presidential building. And Paragon Park was like next door neighbor to Boston. So this is back of the giant coaster. There's a little road go towards the parking lot and park right there. Actually, that is the parking lot. Park right next to the coaster. You can see nice views of the ride. So this is the construction of the coaster, 1985. So this is the fire in the 60s that destroyed the turnaround before you hit the station. But while we rebuilt the turnaround, so now we go Six Flags America, you experience the real giant coaster. The original layout. So they built the original layout of the turnaround before you hit the brakes. This is the turnaround right here. Before you hit the brakes. So this is the original turnaround looks before the fire. Out of the fire, it was shortened. Now, when Wild World you built the whole coaster, they rebuilt it as a original layout. So this is how it looks as today at Six Flags America. It's fun. I rode it. It's like one of my favorite parts of the ride. You're going so fast and you hit the brakes. So this is at Paragon Park. This is 1985. So you climb the left hill. You can see the two waters, the cove on the right. You can see the beach on the left. And you can see all the paratrooper. And you're going down. Nice airtime hill right here. Another airtime hill. The turnaround. My favorite turnaround because I love the design of it. Another airtime hill. This coaster got great airtime.